Governor Kemp, good morning.
Morning,
Archit with Nexstar Media Group.
Morning.
A short while ago, Mayor Bottoms spoke about the research, saying that Governor Kemp and the team are not using data from the CDC and Emory and only relying with Augusta University, the state-run university. How do you respond to Mayor Bottoms's criticism of not using science from those institutions?
Well, I think it'd be a false statement to say I'm not using science. There's a lot of data out there. We have a great director of the Department of Health, Dr. Kathleen Toomey, that's been a 40-year epidemiologist. She's worked on things like this, obviously not COVID before, but other things that are very much like it for over 40 years. You know, she's worked with Dr. Birx before. She has a great relationship and has known and worked with Dr. Redfield at CDC. So to say something like that, I wouldn't agree with it. Look, people can disagree. We had orders early on that, you know, local officials agreed on. The mask situation is another one. You got some governments that want you to mandate it. Others, local governments are telling me, you know, thank you for doing that. We're working to pass resolutions to urge people to do that. We're handing out masks. I mean, there's a lot of ways to tackle this problem. We all agree people should wear a mask. But when you have those same politicians that then start deploying actions that want to shut our economy down and destroy our local communities and our local businesses, I mean, I'm just not going to stand for that. We have to fight two battles for the lives and the livelihoods of our citizens.